Welcome. Hey, okay, so let's get started because I really want to spend some time talking about a hack, the power of the 5 minute rule. This is really a simple tip that you can use to kickstart action, and it will help you start your week off strong because this one simple tip can completely change the way that you approach tasks, especially if you're feeling stuck or maybe you're feeling overwhelmed. It's called the 5 minute rule. If you've heard about it, drop me some love in the chat. Let me know that you're here watching live or hashtag replay. Trust me, this is a game changer. So, what is the 5 minute rule? You're like, well, it's simple. It's about 5 minutes. You're right, it is. But when you're struggling to start a task or you're feeling overwhelmed by everything on your plate, the 5 minute rule is commit to just 5 minutes, 5 full minutes. So tell yourself, okay, self, I'm going to work on this thing for 5 minutes, no more, no less. The trick is that getting started is often the hardest part. And once you begin, you're likely to keep going beyond those 5 minutes. It's just a brain reset. So why does this work? Well, it's all about lowering the barrier to entry. Okay. When a task seems daunting, our brains naturally resist starting because it just feels hard. It might be scary. You've not done it before. And so your brain begins to get into this loop and tell you stories about the thing. When you break it down instead and go, okay, that's fine. That might be true, but we're just going to do this tiny, manageable chunk of time. You remove the pressure. You make it easier to take that first step. And your brain's like, okay, well, I'm just going to give you 5 minutes. Once you get into the flow, after those 5 minutes, sometimes that turns into 10 or 20, or even finishing the task completely. So this is really a major, not just productivity hack, but a brain hack. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to think about a task that you've been putting off. Maybe it's sending an email, starting a project. Maybe it's organizing your workspace. Set a timer for just 5 minutes and dive in. Focus only on that one task. For 5 minutes, you don't have to answer the notifications on your phone or the email things that come through. You just don't. It's only 5 minutes. I bet what's going to happen is you're going to be surprised by how much you can accomplish and how much better you truly feel after just 5 minutes of focused work. The 5 minute rule is simple. It's powerful, but ultimately it's a way to break out of the procrastination and get into action mode. So I want you to try it out. I want you to see how it changes your productivity day. I'd love for you to come back. Let me know. Send me a thought. How did give me a report, right? If you found this tip helpful, let me know in the comments what you're tackling with your 5 minutes. And let's start this week with action and momentum. I will see you next week here on Training Tuesday. I'm Suzanne of the creator and founder of the Sparkle Factor, and I'm here to help you shine.